Hello, today I will be discussing the affirmative on America and Samoa and the right to American citizenship. America Samoa is an unincorporated territory of America and not a constitutional birthright to have American citizenship. There is an ongoing battle in the Supreme Court for the rights of these inhabitants, and where is the principle of jus soli? Now, America Samoa does not grant their citizens American citizenship's rights, although they are considered part of America. They are considered nationals. What is the difference, you may ask? Well, we will discuss today an affirmative action as to why American Samoans should be granted U.S. citizenship at birthright. I will state under point A that Samoans are awaiting a bill that's to be passed in Congress at the moment, and as to why they should receive the same benefits that Americans do. Then I will discuss under point B the lack of citizen rights that they have and why they are not following the 14th Amendment. Do Samoans really want to be Americans? Well, we're going to find out. Now, point A, the law states that we are entitled to habeas corpus, yet as stated in Petrie 2013, constitutional confines determining the applicability of the citizenship clause to America Samoa, Florida Journal of International Law, states that to date the courts have determined that inhabitants of unincorporated territories are entitled to due process and the right of habeas corpus. No case has specifically defined what all of the fundamental rights are. The courts have been hesitant to expand the applicability of the U.S. Constitution to unincorporated territories. Okay, so we see that there is still no determinant to choosing what's right for this territory. Congress is still disputing the case. Let's talk about the bill that's in the works, which is the H.R. 3482, which this bill would grant citizenship at birth to those born in America Samoa. It would allow people to have the same rights as Americans do, such as voting, health care, Social Security, retirement. And why shouldn't they receive those benefits when more than 60% of the population enlists in military to defend a country that, wait, they don't belong to? Really? Is it okay to be a national and die for your country that you are not a citizen of? I don't think that's fair. So I'm born in a U.S. territory, but I don't have a U.S. passport. Well, in fact, I would need to apply for one. And hey, maybe I won't even get an okay. It may be denied. As per Judge Clark Waddup's statement in the U.S. District Court for the District of Utah, this action is required by the mandate of the 14th Amendment as construed and applied by the Supreme Court precedent. Let's discuss point B. Guam and Puerto Rico have different rights than Samoa, although they did become part of America just as Samoa did after America was formed. As stated in Morrell B. 2014, Some More for Samoa, the Case for Citizenship Uniformity, Tennessee Journal of Law, a person born in an outlying possession of the United States on or after the date of formal acquisition of such possession is a national, but not a citizen. Presently, the term outlying possessions of the United States means America, Samoa, and Swain Islands. The only Americans who become non-citizen nationals by birth are those born in America, Samoa. If this is so, then why do they not allow Samoa the same rights as Guam and Puerto Rico? Well, Gabriela Oliveira, who is the American Civil Rights Union representative, states that with one flaring exception, all persons born in the United States or its territories are U.S. citizens. She goes on to claim the exception are persons born in America Samoa. Why? It's a U.S. territory since 1900 and who hold an obscure and discriminatory status as non-citizen nationals. That's what's happening. There is a citizen birthright as stated in Weir. Citizenship in U.S. territories, constitutional right or congressional privilege, Central Journal, that says in the citizenship clause of the Supreme Court decisions, interpreting its meaning uniformly supports recognition of birthright citizenships throughout the expansive territorial limits of the United States, state territories, and the District of Columbia alike. Moreover, while the insular cases left unresolved whether constitutional birthright citizenship extends to so-called unincorporated territories, they actually support the understanding that the inhabitants of such territories are fully subject to U.S. sovereignty, and owe permanent allegiance to the United States, the two touchstones for citizenship under the Citizenship Clause. According to this clause, the Samoan people should claim their right to be Americans, and they are lawfully doing so by representing themselves in Congress. American Samoa is a part of America, and according to Tuana versus United States case, December 14, 2015, approximately 54,000 American nationals live in America Samoa. The United States first claimed the territory in a 1900 treaty with Great Britain and Germany. This outlying possession of the United States was then administered by the Navy for 4.5 decades and is served by the Secretary of the Interior as of 1951. The natives of Samoa have been used to serve a country without having their just rights, and in fact, the territory boasts the highest military enlistment ever. So why can they not become Americans if they do everything for this country?